tons of colors. I mean, it is basically a sea of gorgeous Florentine, and it comes in so many beautiful options. So this is our famous Florentine satchel. So way back when I introduced, it was like a weekday afternoon at like 2 o'clock. That first day when I introduced this to you, this was the bag that we brought you. And it weighed like 3 times as much. And I believe it was $499, okay? What we now are bringing you is this big, beautiful bag in your choice of 3 sizes. Stacy and I are all having the largest of the satchels, which is absolutely beautiful. That's gonna be $376. And our satchel is 9 by 14 by 6 inches. It only weighs about 3 pounds, which is amazing for your gorgeous, big, beautiful, stunning bag. This is the investment. We've already sold 100, and if you're getting this in the largest, we have 3 colors for you. We've got the black that I've been wearing for the whole show. I mean, this is it. This is like what we've been waiting for. We have it in the chestnut, the natural, and then next to that we have it in the chestnut. In the large chestnut, there's only about 30 bags to go around. Just a few more to go around in the other 2. Okay, then we're gonna go to what we are calling our, I believe we just call it small, or we just call it regular. So let me see. Yep, we call it small. The small satchel is right here. So still a beautiful size. It's 8.5 by 12 by 5.5. You know, Ashley, I've always thought you guys really need to go back to kindergarten and learn about sizing, because this is not small by any means, but if you're looking at the gorgeous small size, which is also offered on special financing, and it's 8 by 12 by 5.5 inches. Does that come in all the colors? Oh, just black, chestnut, and natural. Okay, so here is the chestnut, here is the black, here is the natural, limited in all 3. Okay, but the micro is so fun, and I know we're calling it a micro, but listen to this. It is still 7.5 by 9 3/4 by 5 inches. It only weighs about 2 pounds, and this comes in the most color of everything we've had in the show. I know we've had bags even smaller than this in a satchel, so don't, this could be the small, this could be the regular, and this could be the large, honestly. But if you're ordering this one, we do call it the micro, even though you could still get a full-size wallet in here. We have it in our beautiful Bordeaux. Then we have it for you in natural. We have it in the chestnut. We have it in black. And then we have it in red. Oh, I'm not done. Come down here. We have it in teal, a dozen. We have it in plum, 1 dozen. We have it in ivy. We have about 20, and we have it in that beautiful brown Timoro. So choose the size. This is the micro, but you can see it next to me. Like, it is really still gonna, look at that.
It still fits a lot.
I really wish we would change the size designations, because for goodness sake, there's nothing micro about this one, but that's the micro.
For a Dooney, it's micro,
Yes.
because all of our bags are, like, they're substantial. So just know, this is,
Right.
this, you could still fit the wallet, you still fit the phone. I could even put my makeup, like, there's plenty of room.
This is the small. And then this is just called the satchel. We don't even call it large. So the big guy that I'm holding and the regular size, which we're calling small, we have now sold out before we even get started. So the large natural is gone. Stacy, you need a new bag. You're sold out, my love. Okay, large natural gone. And I didn't even get to tell you guys this yet. Okay, it's my pick of the show, obviously. I mean, it's kind of like, think about if you went to a restaurant and they specialize in a certain main dish, but you didn't order it, and you're like, why didn't I do that? Like, I was supposed to get that. If you're getting Florentine first time or your 10th time, this is the design. This is the silhouette you want to get, but we have a price going up at the end of the day. This is the only day in September that this bag is going to be presented at this price. So for instance, I've got the large, or we're just calling this the satchel. This is $438. We dropped it down to $376. We also have it on 5 easy payments of $75.20. And one of these is already gone. We're down to black, and we're down to our beautiful chestnut only. If you're getting what we're calling small, but ain't nothing small about it. Again, this price is going up at the end of the day. It's the first time and only time in the month of September you're seeing it at this price. Okay, we lost some more. Okay, well, this guy, by the way, is 5 easy payments of $68.40. But let's go down to the micro. It was going to be Ivy. I knew that. Okay, Ivy sold out, Plum sold out, and Teal sold out. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move the whole table because, you know, this guy pretty much all sold out. So let me just slide that off. When we start moving furniture, Ashley, we know we want to make sure that we are shopping. So we just lost 3 colors in the micro. All right, let's do a tour, and maybe we'll do a tour in the micro because that is the one that, you know, everybody is flocking to. What a fabulous bag, but it is really the textbook definition of Florentine, isn't it?
It is. This is actually the first bag that I got when I joined QVC and the Dooney Bourke team. So it's a bag that's close to my heart. And I chose it because it just has all of the bells and whistles that represent Florentine leather and represent the brand in this beautiful silhouette. You have those whip stitching details, you have the tassels on the side, the belts that go all the way around, the brushed gold tone hardware, the beautiful feet on the bottom, that fold over that's you're allowed to do because of the beautiful suede that's on the interior of the zippers, the handles, the longer strap options. I mean, there's nothing that this bag is lacking.
No.
It has
and it can turn into
everything.
a crossbody. I love that. And then on the inside, you still have your key leash. You still have your zip compartment on the one side. You've got your slip compartments on the other side. And I love the fact that this is considered a micro, nothing micro about it. So let me give everybody a color update. 500 have been ordered. This is flying out the door. This, I mean, it is the ultimate bag. Like if you buying something from Isaac Mizrahi and you're like, okay, when I think of a ball gown, what would Isaac do? This is what this bag is to Florentine. It is like the ultimate classic. So in our micro, we already lost 2 colors, but we still have it in Timora brown, which is the darkest of the chocolate brown. 30 left, okay, in the brown Timora. If you want it in our Bordeaux, 30. I'm going to hold this because I'm going to put it next to the red in a second. Natural's been on fire in the show. 4 dozen left. If you want it in our beautiful chestnut, about 6 dozen. Classic black, 100. And then my first bag actually is very similar, Ashley, to this one. So you and I got
really?
Florentine the same,
Nice.
but I wanted to put the Bordeaux next to the red. So the Bordeaux has much more of a burgundy undertone, and in the red we only have about 100. Then in what we call small, air quotes, we just sold out of the chestnut. My gosh, Ashley, I'm getting my steps in with this show. So the small is left with natural and black, 3 dozen in the natural, 7 dozen in the black. And then if you want, what is the largest size that Stacy and I are holding? The black, about 8 dozen, and chestnut, 3 dozen. So, I mean, it really is the textbook definition of Florentine leather. It's this bag, right?
It is, and I'm looking at the bag, I'm looking at this beautiful set behind you, my favorite season. I mean, this is the bag to get right now, to wear right now, and then obviously continue wearing throughout the year because it doesn't go out of season. But it is just, this is the perfect time to get it because it's going to look so good with your boots and your coats and your jeans and all your layers and your different textures. And the silhouette is just unmatched. I mean, it is so functional, it's so beautiful. And if you want Florentine, if this is your first time and you've been watching this whole show and you're like, I love it, but which one? This is the one, because like you said, this is the one that it started with. And this is the one that is always going to be relevant. It's always going to be in the collection. It just might be in 17 more sizes and colors because That's what we do when you love things. And
Well, it's
clearly
like shoes,
so well
Ashley.
loved.
Like when your dear friend Lauren Gambino, when we do something in narrow, medium, and wide, and we do it in 17 colors, it's because it's such a popular shoe. I love that Dan said, I've got the Goldilocks right here. I got Mama Bear, baby, so this is called the micro, nothing micro about it. And by the way, the brown Timoro, the teal, the plum, and the ivy is new, even though pretty much all of those are sold out. Here is what we call small. Look at this small next to the large. Like, it's really kind of wild. And I love the security of that zip. But most importantly, sometimes we'll have a beauty device on QVC and we'll say, this never goes on sale. But we've got a great easy pay or something. This bag doesn't go on sale. Doesn't really need to go on sale. It is such a bestseller. But it went on sale tonight, and it's the only day in September that we're going to present it on air at this price, and the price goes up at the end of the day. So that means if we pop this into AM Style or into a show tomorrow or into Fashion's Night In on Monday night, you're going to be up to $348 and $438. And remember, with 5 easy payments, and do we have 9 months on this one, Dan? 9 months on this one, on all three. And the micro is customer top rated, so this is the moment to get it. Okay, so if you want the large, which we're just calling kind of the regular, 7 dozen in the black, chestnut just sold out. So Stacy, you have sold out of everything, my friend, tonight. So the only thing left in the large is the black. In the small, which isn't small, we have 6 dozen in black and a dozen in the natural. And then in our micro, which is customer top rated, Bordeaux just sold out. Okay. Brown Timoro just sold out. Ashley, my gosh. Okay, so we have, this is the natural. 30 left. We have chestnut. 50 left. We have black. 7 dozen black. And this was very similar to my first Dooney, only 8 dozen in the red. So Ashley, we've got a little situation here with bags all over the floor simply because I didn't have time to run off set. But wow, get this in your cart, click checkout, and take advantage of that price before it goes up at the end of the day. Have a great night and enjoy New York.